BJP leader L.K. Advani makes an almost open invitation to Jayalalitha to join the BJP alliance for the next Lok Sabha elections. A man is found dead under mysterious circumstances in Vyasarpadi just 48 hours after a murder in the same area. The body has been sent for post-mortem. The city's murder count is up. Despite several awareness drives, the public burn old tires and clothes for bogie. 2 international flights were delayed due to the early morning smog in the city. Chief Minister Jayalalitha's public appeal for donations to provide relief for Cyclone Thane evokes an overwhelming response. Over 4.5 crore rupees collected in just 4 days. Railway passengers put to inconvenience after automated ticket vending machines at station shop stopped working. Southern Railways blames miscreants for tampering with the machines. Hello and welcome to News Tonight with me, Madhu. Before we get into the news in detail, let's take a quick look at the national headlines. Man throws ink at Baba Ramdev during a press conference on black money. Supporters of Ramdev beat the ink thrower and blame Congress for the attack. Air India seems to be headed for another showdown with pilots going on strike. Aviation Minister Ajit Singh says no warning given for the strike. One of the main protagonists in the Memogate scandal, Manzoor Ijaz, replies to charges by former Pakistan ambassador to the US, Hussein Haqqani, and says he is ready to testify. 2-day-old baby is kidnapped from a government hospital in Kolkata a day after a woman died on the road after giving birth to twins. Indian top order collapses again. India trail Australia by 120 runs in Perth. Stare at a possible second innings defeat of the series. The big news we received just a while back. BJP leader L.K. Advani has almost made an open invitation to Jayalalitha to join the BJP alliance for the next Lok Sabha elections. Speaking at a function at the anniversary of Cho Ramaswamy's Tuklak magazine, Advani had said that AIADMK is the natural ally of the BJP. Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi was also at the function, who said that Tamil Nadu and Gujarat have many things in common. For more on this huge statement made by Advani, let's go across to Sanjay Pinto. Sanjay, how significant is this statement made by Advani?
Well, I think the BJP has virtually sounded the electoral bugle here in Tamil Nadu, a politically volatile state, a state that's always had a stellar role to play in national politics. Now, if Advani said something as significant as that the AIADMK and the BJP are natural allies, Narendra Modi almost sort of began in chorus after that when he started his speech saying that Tamil Nadu and Gujarat have many things in common. Also went on to add that the Tamil Nadu people are keen on punishing the corrupt. So he's referring here directly to the 2G scam. He's referring to the Congress and the DMK and their image that's taken a beating. And he also said that states have been relegated to a subordinate position in the UPA 2 government at the center there, because remember, Ms. Jayalalitha, there again he's in fact looking at touching upon common ground there. Ms. Jayalalitha has similar views. She's even written to the Prime Minister on Kudangolam, on the Mullai Periyar issue, on the food security bill, saying that the principles of federalism should not be tampered with. So you clearly see both Mr. Advani and Narendra Modi making out an effective case, reaching out to Ms. Jayalalitha. This is more than an open invitation to the AIADMK chief and the Tamil Nadu chief minister. Remember, they've been allies in the past. 1998, of course, it was Ms. Jayalalitha who withdrew support. Then, of course, the NDA government fell. But they have been in touch ever since. Narendra Modi is known to be a close friend and well-wisher of the Tamil Nadu chief minister. Although they did not meet face-to-face, as was reported, as was speculated. What they have said at this function, remember, this is a function organized by Cho Ramaswamy. Cho Ramaswamy is known to have his sympathy for the BJP. He's somebody who's known to be an advisor, a trusted lieutenant of Ms. Jayalalitha here. So just as well that it happened in Cho Ramaswamy's prison, many would probably feel that he also has perhaps wittingly or unwittingly played a role in this direct. It's not a trial balloon, it's not even an overture, it's a direct invitation from the lotus to the two leaves. Now here again, if you look at the ideology of the two parties, both the AIADMK and the BJP have a lot in common. They have had a lot in common, rather. In the past, remember, Ms. Jayalalitha had come up with that controversial anti-conversion law. She'd come up with this ban on animal sacrifice. But the Jayalalitha of today is not quite the Jayalalitha of the past. The Jayalalitha in her third innings is not quite the Jayalalitha in her second innings. In her third innings, remember, even before the election, she was there in Kanyakumari attending a Christmas celebration. After coming to power, she kept her election promise and has sanctioned financial aid to Christians for pilgrimage to the Holy Land. She has, in fact, been reaching out to all sections, particularly Christians and the Muslims, to the minorities here. So ideologically, well, of course, corruption is a common plank that both the AIDMK and the BJP would like to go to town with, would probably make it their campaign anthem. The DMK and the Congress on a very sticky wicket there. Remember, even recently, Karunanidhi, who's a shrewd politician here down south, Karunanidhi, in fact, had said, raked up an old issue saying that the two taluks in Idukki district in the Mullaibniya and Mullai Periyar Dam should be restored, should be recovered and handed over to Tamil Nadu, annexed by Tamil Nadu in a sense. This was an old bone of contention between the DMK and the Congress. Many felt the timing of that statement of Karunanidhi was significant. Is he actually paving the way for a parting of ways between the DMK and the Congress? Of course, the DMK stung by the 2G scam. Its senior leader A. Raja still in prison. Kanimuri just out on bail a few weeks ago. There's been talk about, in fact, a rift within the family. Now, the DMK has, in fact, called for a crucial General Council meet on, next month on the 3rd of February. Many say that they will discuss the alliance, but Karunanidhi is not somebody who takes decisions in a hurry. He will play a wait-and-watch game. But it will be interesting to see how Ms. Jayalalitha responds to this. How exactly, perhaps how Jaya TV is going to play this up, or how Namada MGR is going to carry, what editorial they will carry. So this is extremely significant here. Narendra Modi and LK Advani both speaking almost in the same voice, one echoing the other sentiments, saying that she is a natural ally of the party now. How this will translate into a political alliance, there are 2 years left for this to actually fructify. Ms. Jayalalitha has made it clear recently in her General Council meet just last month after that expulsion of Sashikala and the entire coterie out of Post Garden. She had, in fact, enthused her party workers, gave them a pep talk saying that don't be complacent. We have won a landslide victory in the assembly. We have done an encore with, by scoring a perfect 10 in the local body polls. And she wanted her party workers not to be complacent, to think that elections are just 2 years away, but wanted them to start in right earnest from the word go. Ms. Jayalalitha has made her political ambitions very clear, saying that she does want the AIDMK to play a stellar role in national politics, by which she means to perhaps be a kingmaker. She has, in fact, if you notice her style of campaigning, particularly during Lok Sabha polls, she has time and time again said, whichever person the AIDMK points to should become the Prime Minister of the country. That's been her aim all along. That's been almost the common thread running through her Lok Sabha campaigns, and that's exactly what she will hope to do now. Who will exactly be the BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate? Could it be Mr. Narendra Modi? Could it be somebody else, Arun Jaitley or the Younger Brigade or a Sushma Swaraj? That we really don't know. Remember, again, Sushma Swaraj is known to have a very good rapport with Ms. Jayalalitha. Ms. Jayalalitha has friends across the political divide. We saw that. That was in evidence at her swearing-in ceremony in May last year, when you had left leaders, Narendra Modi, all of them attending the swearing-in ceremony. So Jayalalitha is certainly, in a position of strength right now. She's doing well in the state. Many say that especially after the expulsion of Sashikala, she's able to concentrate more on governance without having to tackle the other, to indulge in shadow boxing. She is fulfilling all her election promises. In fact, all the slew of welfare measures, has a firm grip on administration, brought in some of the best officers. For instance, the new intelligence chief, Amrish Pujari, many say handpicked by either the AIDMK top leadership, clearly sending out a signal that she wants to focus on governance here, also to ensure that in 2014 that the AIDMK, when it seeks to play that important role in national politics, does not suffer in any way from any anti-incumbency. So this should be music to Ms. Jayalalitha's ears. She would have perhaps loved to hear it in person. We don't know really the reason behind why that meeting didn't take place between Narendra Modi and Ms. Jayalalitha at a post-garden residence. But certainly this statement, this significant statement, these two statements from both Narendra Modi and LK Advani would come as a huge shot in the arm for the AIDMK in the state in its quest to play that important role in national politics.
Thanks, Sanjay, for dissecting into Advani's and the BJP statement. Let's wait and watch what would be the likely reaction of the AIADMK. Moving on to some crime updates across the city, 32-year-old Srinivasan was found dead under suspicious circumstances in MKB Nagar near Vyasapadi. The body has been sent for postmortem and the postmortem revealed that he died of natural causes. But unconfirmed sources say that 3 teams have been formed to nab the accused. Condemning the ignorance in cleaning up the city by the Chennai Corporation, the members of Democratic Youth Federation of India have protested in a unique way by burning garbage for bogie in Parthasarathi Nagar near Kodambakkam. They say that the garbage in that area is cleared only on a weekly basis. The Chennai Corporation, when it heard of this, had sent its representatives and assured the citizens that the necessary steps will be undertaken for improvement.
உடனடியாக சென்னை மாநகராட்சியும் சென்னை மாநகராட்சி ஊழியர்களும் இந்த பகுதியில் வந்து குப்பைகளை உடனடியாக அகற்ற வேண்டும். நாளைய தினம் பொங்கல் விழா கொண்டாட இருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த காரணத்தினால் சுகாதாரமான பொங்கலை பார்த்தசாரதி புறத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய மக்கள் கொண்டாட வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னால் உடனடியாக சென்னை மாநகராட்சி இந்த குப்பைகளை அகற்றி சுகாதாரத்தை பாதுகாக்க வேண்டும்.
On the occasion of Bogi festival, burning of old tires and plastic vessels has led to low visibility and high pollution. There was very little the Pollution Control Board could do when people burn rubber and plastic in the name of tradition. Traditionally, families discard old possessions on Bogi, which precedes Pongal. 2 international flights from Qatar and Doha were delayed by 7 hours due to the smog. It's the time of the year when people with respiratory problems queue up outside clinics, thanks to higher levels of particulate matter and toxic gases in the air. This year is no different, as despite continued efforts by Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board to spread awareness, there is smog all over the city. This year, the job was doubly difficult as there were 5 more wards to monitor following the expansion of the city last year. The Pollution Control Board has 15 corporation zones to cover from Sholinganallur to Manali. It's that time of the year again. People across the country have begun to rack their heads about the upcoming Union Budget 2012. As part of a special segment, Dear Finance Minister, we decided to speak to a few citizens and find out what's on their wish list for Pranab Mukherjee. Today we get a glimpse of the expectations of vagabonds.
The year 2011 saw a steep rise in the price of essential commodities, so much so that at one point inflation was at the rate of 9.27%. Let's look at the wish list of the common man and see what he hopes to find in the upcoming budget that is going to be presented in March.
Pranab Mukherjee அவர்களுக்கு இப்போ விலைவாசி எல்லாமே ஏறிட்டு இருக்கிறதால பசங்க ஸ்கூலுக்கு போக முடியல, ஃபீஸ் கட்ட முடியல, வீட்டு வாடகை ஜாஸ்தியாக இருக்குது, எங்களுக்கு இந்த போதுமான வருமானம் கிடைக்கல, ரொம்ப கஷ்டமாக இருக்குது. இதனால் எங்களுக்கு எங்கன்னா வெளியில் போகணுன்னாலும் பசங்களை கூட்டின்னு போகணுன்னாலும் எங்கேயும் இதனால் போக முடியல, எங்களால் எதுவுமே செய்ய முடியல. ஒரு ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுக்கு அர்ஜென்ட்டுக்கு போகணுன்னா கூட ஸ்பேர் ஜாஸ்தியாக இருக்கிறதால எங்களால் கிளம்ப முடியல. ஒரு ஹாஸ்பிட்டலுக்கு போகணுன்னாலும் முடிய மாட்டேங்குது. ஒரு ஊருக்கு எங்கன்னா வெளியில் போகணும், இல்லை குழந்தைங்க ஆசைப்படுதுன்னு வெளியில் எங்கன்னா கூட்டுட்டு போகணுன்னாலும் முடிய மாட்டேங்குது. எங்களுக்கு வியாபாரத்துலேயும் காய்கறி எல்லாமே அதிகமாக இருக்குது, மளிகை சாமான் ஜாஸ்தியாக இருக்குது. எந்த ஒரு பொருள் வாங்கணுன்னா கூட அதிகமான விலையை தான் இருக்குது. எதை தொட்டாலும் பால் விலை, இல்லை பசங்களுக்கு ஸ்கூல் ஃபீஸ் கட்டுறது, இதில் போதுமான வருமானம் எங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கிறதால ரொம்ப நாங்கள் கஷ்டப்படுறோம். விலைவாசி கம்மியாகணும், ஸ்பேரு கம்மியாகணும். இதெல்லாம் கம்மியானா தான் எங்களை மாதிரி ஏழைப்பட்ட குடும்பத்துக்கு போதுமான வருமானம் கிடைக்கிற மாதிரி கிடைக்கணும்.
Well, let's hope Mr. Pranab Mukherjee is listening and the needs of the common man are fulfilled in the upcoming budget. With camera person Madan, this is Abhinaya Vijayaraghavan for NDTV Hindu.
Now, all of us have been criticizing about the battered roads in Chennai for a very long time. All have been complaining, but still nothing seems to change. Well, NDTV Hindu has decided to showcase the plight of every pothole like crater roads in the city. Today, it's the turn of roads in Paris, where potholes have become the order of the day.
ரோடெல்லாம் ரொம்ப டேமேஜாக இருக்குங்க. வண்டி வந்து ஓட்ட முடியல, கை கால் உடம்புல வலியெல்லாம் எடுக்குது. அதனால மேடு பள்ளம் நிறையா இருக்குது. வந்து ரோட்டை வந்து நல்லபடியாக ரிப்பேர் பார்த்து சரி செய்து கொடுக்கணுங்க.
நம்ம வண்டி ஓட்டு போகும்போது நிறுத்தி பொறுமையாக போகிறதுனால என்ன ஆகுது, பின்னாடி வரவங்களாம் ரொம்ப டிராஃபிக் ஆகிப்படுது, ரொம்ப ஜாம் ஆகிட்டு வண்டி இடிச்சிடுறாங்க. அதனால வந்து கொஞ்சம் ரோடு கொஞ்சம் சீர் பண்ணி கொடுத்தாங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், அப்போ நல்லா இருக்கும் நமக்கு.
மாசமாக ரொம்ப டேமேஜாக இருக்குது ரோடு. அது வந்து யாரும் பார்க்கவும் மாட்டாப்ல. குழந்தைங்க ஃபேமிலியோட வராங்க, பைக்கில் வராப்ல, கீழே விழுவாப்ல, டெய்லி விழுவுறாப்ல. டெய்லி ஒரு நாளைக்கு 10 பேர் 20 பேர் விழுந்து போகிறாப்ல. இது வந்து யாருமே எதுவும் கவனிக்கிறது. இதுக்கு ஏதாவது நடவடிக்கை எடுத்து அதை வந்து சரி பண்ணணும்.
இந்த ரோடெல்லாம் ரொம்ப மோசமாக இருக்குது. லோடு எடுத்துன்னு போனால் ஸ்ப்ரிங் பிளேட்லாம் உடையுது, ரொம்ப மோசமாக இருக்குது. அதை சீர் பார்த்தினா நல்லாயிருக்கும்.
If you wish to air any of the bad roads in your locality, do get in touch with us. You can send in your videos or your complaints to us. It's your chance to become a citizen journalist. Do send in the details to feedback@NDTV-HINDU.com. We slip into a short break, but after slippers and slaps, the public seems to have figured out a new way to ink the protest. Stay tuned to find out more.